Hey guys, hope you're flying safe wherever you're at in the universe. I'm Dyer. This is going to be kind of a recap video from the past year, reviewing it, kind of going through some of the things that we accomplished, some of the things that we experienced, some of the things that we want to change for the upcoming year, as well as exactly that, what's going to be coming up for the upcoming year. As you have probably noticed, we're in G4, which is not my home station. If you've been here before, you know this is not my home station. And we'll get back to why we're here just a little bit. I started playing on January 19th, which should be the anniversary of that when we upload this video. So I started out, I did a lot of mining, mainly an adventure. I started out as an alpha clone, of course. Didn't go straight Omega right away. In about a month, somebody introduced me to the Tier 0 Abyss. At the time, that seemed like really good ISK, because like I said, I was mining an adventure, high sec mostly, a little bit of low sec mining, but typically it was getting exploded when that happened. So the Abyss seemed like a good way to go. I started out in a coercer, and eventually worked my way to running a Punisher, and then a Retribution into the Tier 1s much later. So I ended up getting out of the Abyss because I had found gas huffing, which of course made a lot more ISK than the Tier 0. We're going to start out, we're going to look at my Z kill board, how horrible it is, which is pretty bad, and we're going to look at my Abyssal stats, and we're going to talk about what's kind of coming up for the year ahead. So we'll start out with my kill board, which is horrible. I've destroyed 54 ships, and I've lost 69 ships. Now this is just in PvP, of course. This does not count PvE kills or deaths. So my kill death ratio is in the negative. I would much like to see that fixed. Because I went to Stay Frosty's Frigate Free For All, my ISK as far as destroyed is very high. It's at 13 bill. Where my loss is actually very high as well. It's at 5.56 billion. My total net worth is right under 10 billion right now. So I've lost just in PvP alone almost half of my net worth. And as you can see, PvE, I have lost ships that were quite valuable as well as pods. So here's another 3 billion here. So this is typically happening when I'm getting greedy. I'm staying in the Abyss longer than I should, or I'm trying to level up to the next level Abyss when I can make pretty chill ISK where I'm at in Tier 4. So that's the problem there, and I'm not positive that I didn't accidentally skip and go straight to Tier 6 on this one. I'd ran some in the test server, and I came back and I think I actually ran a Tier 6. It's listed as a Tier 5 in the Abyssal stats, but I think it may have been a Tier 6. So overall, my goal as far as what I'm going to do as far as this is concerned, my goal would mainly be to lose less ships. Now I am going to lose some ships because I will be trying to attend the Frigate Free For All that Stay Frosty hosts this year as well. I had an awesome time. The only thing that's going to keep me from doing that is my security status. I had a positive security status before I went to that last year and attended it. When I left, I was in the negative, and I've been in the negative ever since. I'm actually trying to get that back to the positive. I'm not even so much worried about the number of ships as much as the worth of the ships. So if we jump over here to the Abyss tracker and see that since I've been tracking, which isn't very long, I started tracking here. This is when I started running like Tier 3s, Tier 4s, when I started running the Gila mostly. Some of these are smaller ships. Got some of the Punisher runs in there, but mostly Tier 4s and Tier 3s. See, I was running them pretty steady for a while. Of course, during the holiday season here, it wasn't so much. So I've ran 215 runs so far. Most of those being last year, 2023. Now today I've ran 5. We'll go over those here in a second as to why I'm not planning on doing much industrial or mining or PI or any of that in the upcoming year. Now over this past weekend, I got the, I believe it's called the Weekend Fleet Pack. I got out my 2 alts that are pretty well trained. Not as near as well as my primary, but they have decent mining skills and the such. So we got out an Orca with next to perfect boost. It's not perfect, but it's pretty close. Had an alt with a Hawk, alt with a Coveter. We ran that for about 2 hours. We'll say 2 hours. We came out with 51 mil. So here's today's run. We're actually making 218 million ISK per hour. We had a good loot run right here at the bottom. You can see these are the ones we ran. We had 43 mil, 29 mil, 20 mil, 67 mil. I thought was pretty good itself, and then we hit 152 mil on the next one. And it's outstanding tier 4 run. Abyssal wise, we're just going to see a lot more running. I would like to see myself stay in this top 20 for the 90 days pretty well frequently. And the other thing that I'm looking to do and accomplish is making it to the professionals list for the tier 4s, mainly the exotics. If you're on this list, coming for you. I also like seeing the Serenity in this list. I can see somebody has a UCS Serenity and a UCS Serenity 2. Not sure if those are based on my Serenity or not. So you can see since I've been logging them, I've made over 5 billion ISK. So you can expect to look forward to a lot more Abyssal runs in general, really, because we're going to run some lower ones. We're going to try to run some higher ones as we make ISK and get into the positive on our budget. So back to why we're here in Jita. If I'm going to be running mainly Abyssals, I'm going to need a new home base, which as you can see, I've started setting up right here into 4.4. So I have a little outpost in a nearby system, but this is my main system. I'll go to that one when I want to run Abyssals so that I'm not in such a high security space, just a little safer. Another thing I want to try to do this year is start running some story arcs. I never ran the Sisters of Eve, and I think that within a year I should have. So we're going to work on that and getting it accomplished. So this year I streamed a lot, and I actually made Twitch affiliate while streaming Eve. I've had CCP raid the stream with hundreds of viewers.
Holy cow! CCP just raided with a party of 509? What is going on, guys?
I just started this YouTube channel. Just purely just Eve content. Joined my first corp. I've seen it grow and started an alliance. I've had quite a bit of good experience just playing the game. Like, I absolutely enjoy it. If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up. If you would subscribe, that'd be fantastic. Enjoy seeing you back again for more content. Catch you guys in the next video, and in the meantime, bye safe.